Something feels different in Peppa Pig's world. If you've been watching since the beginning, you might sense it right away. The new season isn't just more episodes, it's a complete makeover. From the opening intro to the family's home, from the way the characters live to the way they look, everything feels refreshed. Today we'll uncover 10 big changes in Peppa Pig's new season that you probably missed. Stay with me, because the last change might just be the most surprising of them all. Right from the very start, the new season of Peppa Pig signals that something has changed. The opening sequence, which stayed nearly identical for almost 20 years, has finally been updated. Peppa still introduces her family members one by one, just like always. But this time, there's a surprise. She proudly presents her baby sister, Evie. It's a simple addition, but it makes the entire show feel like it has stepped into a new era. The family we thought we knew is expanding, and the intro reflects that growth. But while one thing was added, another disappeared. The iconic pig family snort, the silly sound that kicked off every single episode since the beginning, is gone. That little snort was part of the show's identity, instantly recognizable, and now it's missing. It's a bold decision that makes the intro feel fresh but also leaves longtime fans with a sense of nostalgia. This single change sets the tone for the whole season. Peppa's world is still familiar, but it's no longer exactly the same, and if the intro can be transformed after 2 decades, what else has the show decided to reinvent? Get ready, because the second big change takes us straight to the pig family's home, and it's not the house you remember. For years, the little yellow house on the hill was more than just a backdrop, it was a symbol of Peppa Pig itself. Fans could picture it instantly, simple, cozy, and always there. But the new season changes that forever. The pig family now lives in a larger, modern house. It's brighter, more spacious, and clearly designed to give baby Evie her own comfort. The outside keeps a familiar look, almost like an upgraded version of the old home, but inside everything feels new. The show doesn't explain what happened to the old yellow house. Did they sell it? Did they rebuild on the same land? The mystery is left unanswered, which makes the change even more intriguing. What matters is clear: the family's world has grown, and the home now reflects that. And this is just the beginning of the transformation. Step inside and you'll find even bigger surprises waiting in the bedrooms. One of the most striking updates in the new season is found inside the house. For as long as we've known them, Peppa and George shared a single bedroom with their familiar purple bunk bed. George always on the bottom, Peppa up on the top. It was a setup that became iconic, but not anymore. In the new house, the siblings finally go their separate ways. Peppa now has her own room, with her bed raised like a cozy loft. The space feels brighter, more open, and reflects her growing independence. She's no longer just the little piglet sharing space with her brother. Her room now shows that she's becoming her own person. As for George, his new bedroom is every child's dream, especially if that child loves dinosaurs. His entire space is decorated around his obsession, from the bed's design to the decorations on the walls. It all makes his room feel like a miniature dinosaur world. This change is more than just furniture, it's symbolic. Peppa and George are no longer inseparable toddlers. They're beginning to grow into individuals with their own identities. And speaking of growth, the family also had to make another very practical upgrade. Let's step outside again. Another big change comes not inside the house, but outside. For years, the pig family drove around in their tiny red car with the open roof. It was charming, funny, and instantly recognizable. But with baby Evie now part of the family, that little car simply isn't enough. The new season introduces a larger enclosed family car. It has space for a baby seat, a stroller, and all the things parents need to carry. No more jumping out from the top. The pigs now step out the way most families do, through the doors. It's a small but important upgrade that makes the family feel more realistic. And since there's a new car, there also had to be a new home for it. For the first time ever, the pig family has a garage. Instead of parking outside on the grass, the car now rests safely indoors. The garage makes the new house feel more complete, like it belongs to a family that's growing and preparing for the future. But the changes don't stop outside. Once you step back inside the house, you'll notice that the kitchen has also been completely reimagined, and it might be one of the most colorful updates yet. Step into the pig family's kitchen, and it's clear this room has had a serious glow-up. In the older seasons, the kitchen was small and plain, just a simple blue table, a white fridge with a few stickers, and not much else. It worked, but it didn't feel very alive. Now, everything looks brighter and more modern. The kitchen has more color and personality, making it feel like the true heart of the home. The fridge no longer looks empty, it proudly displays family photos, showing that this is where memories are made. The cabinets and counters look fresh and organized, and the whole space feels more welcoming. It's a big step forward from the older, simpler design. The new kitchen feels like a real family kitchen, lively, warm, and full of energy. But the improvements don't stop there. Even the world outside the kitchen has transformed. The very style of the show, the animation itself, looks different, brighter, and more polished than ever before. And that's our next big change. Even beyond the new house and updated rooms, one of the clearest transformations in this season comes from the animation itself. Longtime fans will notice it immediately. The colors are brighter, the lines are sharper, and the entire world feels more polished. In earlier seasons, Peppa Pig's animation was simple and almost childlike in style. That was part of its charm. But now, the show has received a fresh coat of paint. The grass looks greener, the sky's more vivid, and the characters have cleaner outlines that make them pop on screen. It's as if someone turned up the brightness just enough to breathe new life into the world without changing its identity. This glow-up makes the show feel more modern while still keeping its original warmth. It's not a different show, it's the same Peppa Pig, but sharper and more visually appealing for both new viewers and longtime fans. And the improvements don't stop with the animation style. Once you step into the living room, you'll see how the heart of family life has been transformed as well. The living room has always been the cozy center of the Pig family's home, but in the new season, it feels completely refreshed. Gone are the plain walls and the simple furniture. Now the space is brighter, more colorful, and more welcoming. The old green walls have been replaced with lighter patterns, giving the room more warmth. The furniture also looks updated. The familiar purple couch is gone, swapped for a deeper, more modern design that actually looks comfortable. Cushions add a homier touch, making it the perfect spot for the whole family to relax together, especially now that baby Evie is part of the picture. But the makeover doesn't stop here. If you walk a little further, you'll see that Mommy and Daddy Pig's bedroom has also gone through its own transformation, and it might be one of the most surprising changes yet. Even the parents' room didn't escape the makeover. In past seasons, their bedroom looked plain and a little empty, with soft pink walls and very few decorations. It was simple, almost too simple for the main characters of the show. Now the room feels more complete. The walls have a calmer, modern tone, and the decorations look fresh. Instead of just one picture hanging on the wall, there are several, giving the space more character. Their wardrobe has been updated as well, making the whole room feel like it actually belongs to two adults who are raising a growing family. This change might seem small compared to the new house or the new car, but it's important. It shows that every part of the family's life has been touched by this new season. No corner of the home has stayed the same. And speaking of family life, one of the biggest updates is found in a place every household uses daily. Let's head to the bathroom for change number 9. The bathroom might not be the most glamorous part of the house, but in the new season, it stands out as one of the most noticeable upgrades. In earlier episodes, it was basic: a tub, a sink, and not much else. Functional, but forgettable. Now, the bathroom feels fresh and modern. The tiles and colors look updated, giving the space a brighter and cleaner style. More importantly, the family has added something new for their youngest member, a tiny baby bathtub for Evie. It's a small touch, but it highlights how much the show is focusing on the family's growth. This change shows that even the most ordinary spaces in Peppa Pig's world are being reimagined to reflect the arrival of Evie. The bathroom is no longer just a background setting, it's part of the story of a family adapting to life with a newborn. And speaking of adapting, there's one more spot in the house that reveals just how much life has changed. Let's head to the entrance for our 10th and final change. The final change might seem small, but it says a lot about how much the Pig family has grown. The entrance hallway now feels more complete than ever. Instead of being just a blank space, it's filled with touches that reflect family life. The wall proudly displays a framed picture of the whole family, including baby Evie. The coat hooks are still there, but now a tiny new hook has been added, just the right size for Evie's little raincoat. A small boot rack keeps shoes neatly arranged, and by the stairs, a baby gate makes sure Evie stays safe as she explores her new world. Even her stroller waits by the door, ready for the family's next outing. It's these little details that bring the changes full circle. The entrance isn't just a hallway anymore, it's the first step into a house that truly feels like a home for a bigger, busier family. From the updated intro to the new house, from Peppa and George's separate bedrooms to the family's car and garage, the latest season of Peppa Pig is packed with changes. We've counted 10 big ones, and each of them adds up to something more important, a show that's growing along with its audience. Peppa Pig isn't just repeating the same old formula anymore, it's evolving, becoming brighter, fresher, and more realistic. Baby Evie represents a new chapter for the family, but also for the series itself. And if this season has shown us anything, it's that the world of Peppa Pig will keep changing, just like the children who watch it. So next time you press play, look closely, because behind the simple laughs and snorts, there's a lot more happening in Peppa's world than you might think.